that you're feeling lonely, but you messed up, baby, I'm sorry. I'm doing so much better without you.
Fans are calling out JLo after her AMAs performance, saying it looks very similar to an iconic Beyonce performance. Hey guys, welcome back to another Share News from Home. We have to talk about JLo's performance, but before we get into it, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. As always, I'm your host, Avery Grooms, and I'm joined by the wonderful Gabby Gazanta and Fiona. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
So I have to ask you guys first, are you guys JLo fans or no?
Oh my gosh, I am a diehard JLo fan. I think she is one of like the legends, the living legends. Will always love JLo.
Yes, I love her. She's literally perfect in every way. So how could you not? Like from her workouts to her music to her iconic rom-coms that she acted in, like everything is just flawless. And you know, I can't believe she's doing as much as she is now still. So she's for sure an inspiration.
Yeah, literally, what is there not to like? She can do it all and she does it perfectly. Like, we stand her. So let's just dive right into the AMAs. Sunday night, JLo performed with male artist Maluma. From the outfit to the hair to the chair dance, her performance looked a little similar to something. JLo rocked a black bodysuit with cutouts along with a wet-looking hair look, which was very much similar to Beyonce's performance in 2014 when she sang Drunken Love at the Grammys. So Twitter was all over this, everything from suggestions saying that she copied Beyonce. Let's take a look at the first performance from JLo.
I'm sorry, I'm doing so much better without you. Just give your ego before it kills you.
We love a good black leotard moment. I used to always think that was Beyonce's staple signature look, but it's definitely evolved over the years. We see this in burlesque a lot and just a lot of dances. I remember wearing something like that as my dance costume. So just from this clip, I'm going to say is if you wear a leotard, that doesn't mean you're copying Beyonce. But let's take a look at Beyonce's performance.
Drunk in love, we be all night.
So I want to know
Okay.
what you guys think. Do you see the similarities or do we think this was a coincidence? Could JLo just be taking some inspo from Beyonce? What do you guys think?
You know what? I think that this one's tough. They're both so unbelievably talented. But I have to say, I kind of agree with you. Like, listen, this is not the first female celebrity to use some sort of chair prop with backup dancers. You know, I don't think that Beyonce or JLo can claim that as like their thing, and they certainly won't be the last. I mean, I'm like picturing a Britney Spears performance in my head that I feel like had something similar, right? So I agree with you. Just because of the leotard and the hair, that's also just like a great look. I don't know. I feel like it all kind of goes together with the vibe. So it's tough. Is it possible that there was some inspiration there? Absolutely. Part of me feels like they're just in the same league of performers, and a choreographer used a, you know, sort of a trope, a theme that we've seen before, chairs, the, you know, sort of chopped hair and the simple leotard, and like thought, yeah, she can pull this off. And it's kind of just a huge compliment that it's similar to Beyonce because Beyonce is widely talented. I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Gabby?
Definitely a compliment. I think fans can speculate a little bit too much sometimes. I think when JLo's team was putting together this performance, from the wardrobe to the set and to everything she was going to do, I really don't think they drew on Beyonce's performance as inspiration, really. I think, like we've said, this is like a common route to go down for a performance. JLo just has, you know, sexy and sultry as part of her brand. So, and so same for Beyonce. So I think, you know, that's where some lines can be blurred and things can look similar. But I think for Queen Bey fans, like they're going to watch this and say, hey, like I know Beyonce's performance, like by heart, like from the back of my hand, and that looks just like it. But for people working with JLo, you know, they're not going to think to this one random performance and say, let's copy that. But I think people who are fans are going to look out and remember those little details. And that's why I think these rumors and these suggestions came up that she was copying her.
Totally. I think just because they are in like the same league as performers, they are being compared a lot. I mean, Beyonce and JLo are both icons and they are very similar, but they're also very different. So I think it is just easy for people to pinpoint little things. Yes, just by looking at this, it does look similar, especially because of like the wet hair look, but we've seen chair moments, leotards, hair like this, just go on throughout time. It doesn't mean she necessarily copied her, but obviously they're going to be compared to each other a lot just because they're such major icons. And then one other similarity was JLo had Maluma on stage, whereas Beyonce during her Drunken Love performance, she had Jay-Z, and they had that little chair moment as well. But this, once again, isn't something we haven't seen before. Just because Beyonce did it does not necessarily mean JLo's copying her. They definitely both have a great team who knows what they're doing. And if this is going to sell and put on a show, so be it. Artists always are taking inspiration from other people, or you just see music being recycled all the time. Whether it's like a coincidence or not, it still works. And as long as it's a great performance, I don't think we should be complaining, because once again, another icon has blessed us with something great.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, Avery. I think when you put all of the cards on the table, the hair, the leotard, the fact that they both had a guy, the guys were involved in a chair moment, like, sure, you can draw a lot of comparisons. But again, I don't know why my brain keeps going back to Britney Spears. Other female iconic artists have had moments like this on stage. This is sort of a classic, tour, award show, choreography thing. I mean, I think the odds that inspiration for this performance was drawn from many iconic performances from many other iconic females across like all of the entertainment industry is more likely than somebody said, this worked out really well for one of the most famous stars with one of the most loyal fan bases. Let's take it. Let's rip it off. Let's choreograph, Maluma and JLo to exactly mimic Beyonce and Jay-Z. Like, I don't know. What about you, Gabby? I can't imagine that was a conversation that would have been had.
I agree. I don't think that's how it went down at all. The fact that they both had a male performer with them as well, that is just another layer that is going to make fans think that these are similar. I think when people were watching, everything was just adding up, and then they ended up saying, oh, well, hey, this looks really similar. But again, Beyonce's performance was quite a long time ago. So I don't think they were necessarily looking at that one specifically, but I do think the current entertainment and fashion trends and things like that are just all coming back. Like, I think we're cycling back to those like mid 2000s and like early 2000s looks again. So it totally makes sense that things are coming back up and we're seeing performances that look like ones that happened a long time ago.
All right, that's all we have for you guys today. As always, we want to know your guys' thoughts, so let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. As always, I'm your host, Avery Grooms. You can follow me on socials at Avery Grooms. And Fiona, where can they find you?
You can find me on socials at Fiona's Airing.
You can follow me at Gabby Ganta.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Bye.